Alright, it is go time. So, I did make some progress on Sunday. I made no more on Saturday after the stream, but I got, what is it? I edited for this. I might say this in the description, by the way, but shouts to Yumfa for this screenshot of immolation I took. I wanted a little bit here. You're good. Afterwards, immolate your way through the upcoming room and move on to the next. I was like, how do I show immolation? And it was like, oh, I just... Well, it wasn't an oh moment, but it was more so like... It was more so her downbeat was the closest thing I had. I was like, it'd be really funny if I just... If it's like, yeah, just immolate yourself. It's like, if you just immolate, you get through the room. Also, I had to... The color is not even remotely the same, but I did try changing the 6 to a 5, and by that, I mean I added the tiniest fucking 5 in the world and just overlaid it on the 6. There you go. Immolate your way through the upcoming room and move on to the next. This next trick involves using Goddess's hilarious forward smash, and the fact that... Also, fun fact, I had to record something last night. These 2 blocks of dialogue, this is new, so I'm gonna have to edit over this later. Oh wait, no, not those 2. These 2. These are new. This is 7.4. So this is, for this trick, I realized my script writing for, especially in Goddess of Explosions, is a little off in some ways. Because I say perform back air here, but I never... Well, I believe that I just thought back air was necessary because I saw someone performing it. But I'm realizing now that, like, you can just do an aerial and it'll stall your speed the same way that back air would. So I took a little time to explain that here. Before I can even get to that, I need a button notate. And before I get to that... Oh yeah, last thing, by the way. There's this... Hold on, I want to see... Let me see if I can pull it up again. YouTube. Appeared in my recommendeds. Oh, well, actually, no, I guess I clicked on it. I feel like I needed to talk about this. There's this... to be fair, I haven't seen this person before, so maybe they're really good. And maybe it's fine. But, I don't know. Listen, I see Touhou 18 LNN grind, and all I can think is, like, you poor fucking bastard. I can't believe it. I can't believe you subject yourself to this. I wish them all the best, Alfonso. They probably been playing Touhou for a while. I just don't know a lot of people, so I don't know them. But I really hope that this goes well for them. They started it recently. And to be fair, LNN grinds take a while no matter what game you're doing. So I'm sure you'll have a fun year ahead of you. I'm sure that this is gonna go great. Yeah, as great as 18 will allow it to go anyway. I don't even want to fucking imagine having the LNN stage 4. That shit sounds so painful. That shit sounds awful. I hate the idea of that. Oh, I know. I already copy pasted this. That should be the frame. That should be the frame I'm looking for. Right, so I do need to add an arrow here as well, as that will help you maintain your speed when you get into the air. You should have 38 speed if performed properly. Yeah, I can do... Hold on. Left, as that will help you maintain your speed when you get into the air. You should have... Yeah, and then for on the 38... Yeah. 38 speed. This is gonna be one of the only times I'm gonna need to really listen to myself and hear what I say. Oh yeah, also wait, isn't there a little... There's a little mini gap early on, I remember. Yeah, whatever. I'm sure we'll notice it at some point. Oh, there's one there. There's like 2 bits where it's like there's a 1 frame thing. I need... 2.2. I need slap. And I need fucking... It'll do. I've gotten so much use of those fucking arrow and check mark and shit. Oh my god, wait, that reminds me. That is something I want to fix real quick before I forget again. And make sure to start holding left, as that will help you maintain your speed when you get into the air. You should have 38 speed if performed properly. Once you reach the far left wall... Yeah. This is just a Touhou 9, like, pre-battle theme, right? This is just the actual last song. Yeah, Touhou 9. What are we doing again? Right. I wanted to do... There was a thing for Business Casual Man's section. That, like... Because I rewatched his section recently. And I was like, I would like... I have a thing I would like to do. It's not even that big. I just want to add an X to the screen. I've never heard it go on this long, to be real. I was just hear, like, the beginning of it. Or just, like... I was just hear the intro, and then that's it. Just, like, the... And I just master the dialogue, and then the match starts. Hold on. Land. So, you're gonna have to get creative. But that's just for the other ones. You can... So, it's this. You can ignore this one. No. You can ignore. Yeah, I guess just try to do this. Try to do a little something like this, and then it's gonna be moved around a fuck ton. You can ignore this one. In order to get past the 16... Oh, wow, is it just... Oh, so it all goes in, Hold on. You can ignore... Ignore this one. Hold on. Can ignore this one. In order to get past the 16-meter wall, all you have to... You can ignore this one. I guess just the second it starts moving away, just get rid of it. You can ignore this one. In order to get past the 16-meter wall, all you have to do is perform a full hop into a wall jump, into a double jump back... I have a funnier idea, potentially. Now, whatever. You can ignore this one. In order to get past the 16-meter... Yeah, whatever. It gets my point across, and I don't... I was thinking of doing some shenanigans of text, but I have no idea how I do it, so I'm not going to worry about it. We're not going to worry about it. I did what I wanted to do. I did what I set out to do. We're good. Don't push it. Don't push your luck. Just keep going with this. Because we're getting progress done today, baby. We're gonna get some fucking progress. So we do... Okay. So we're gonna need left again. God, what is this one from? This is also just straight up from Touhou. This isn't 12, is it? Or is this from 13? What the fuck one would this be from? No, it is 12. No, but it wouldn't be... Hold on. What is... I can't tell what... Oh, specifically puppet dance performance. You know what? That explains a lot. Right, I still need to be holding strong, by the way. Or I guess... No, not at this point, you don't. No, actually, no, you don't at all. Yeah, I guess I'm gonna do another, like, right clutch deal. I can do another right clutch. So, like, these two. And I'll, like, move it up a little bit. We'll get the space in right, don't worry. I might... What is it? I'll probably tell the story later to the crowd if I, next time I end up seeing him, but... What is it? Oh yeah, that weird-ass Koishi game that they were talking about. I finally tried it last night. Or no, was it no, it was Saturday night, I believe. Yeah, Saturday night I ended up trying the weird-ass Koishi game, because it was on sale, and I was like, yeah, fuck it, I'll see it. As it turns out, I didn't really enjoy it. I didn't end up enjoying it that much. I ended up, what was it? I played for it, was really confused. I beat the game in like under an hour, and then I refunded it. And then I refunded it. It is one of the weirdest controlling games I've played. I think it was like... It was trying to be like... From what I could tell, it was trying to be like Sekiro, but as like a 2D style game. And then also it was trying to act like a fighting game. And it didn't work. It really didn't work. There was a lot of times where I just died and then did release of id and then got through the boss and then that worked all the way until I reached this like weird ass skeleton where that just kind of stopped working. And I just I died like 1,500 times, and then Koishi told me she hated me and told me that she'd turn on some like mode or whatever. I don't even know what the mode did. I don't even know if it was activated. It felt the exact same after she said that.
Perform a wall jump and immediately start holding right and perform a back air to maintain as much speed as possible.
It's a little awkward, but I think that's fine. So keep the right on the stick. Images. I need. No, I should have left on the C stick. I should not have closed that. Oh, crown. Perfect. Wait, is that not how you spell Koishi? Wait, am I stupid? Hold on. How do you spell... Wait. No, that is. No, I got it. Oh, it's just dramatic effect. Okay. Also, I guess to signal your arrival, and went over to this image. They knew you'd be here. I do love Chiro doing the fucking "get down, Mr. President." You know, I was talking about this, but I did play. What was it? I finally played the Koishi game that you mentioned that one time. Like the weird ass Koishi game, like the Dark Souls 1 health bars. Oh wait, no, I need to find right in the C stick. I beat the game and I never encountered Lily White once, so I think that was there was like alternate routes or some shit. If I'm being honest, I beat the game in under an hour and then I refunded it. If I'm being totally honest. I didn't see anything too bad. The worst thing I saw was like the Free Fairies of Light, but like their defeat art was like not, you know, their defeat art was weird, but again, it wasn't like torn clothes or anything. At least you didn't see the censored porn in the gallery. I did not. I saw, for the most part, normal things. Hold on, wait a minute. Okay, no, that's there. Cool. Well, to be fair, though, I did see... What was it? It's like... the story was not what I was expecting at all. It was like, Marissa... Was it? Marissa got, like... like, the story ended with, like, Marissa getting really high and then, like, sexually assaulting Patchouli. And then I kind of stopped reading after that. And then I stopped paying attention. Same thing with the Free Fairies of Light. Like, the moment I saw the defeat art, I was like, alright, I get it. They lost. I'm just gonna move on. You found the uncensored version on Pixiv. Wow, okay. Is it still Lily White, or like... or like, what... Could be anyone, to be real. Could even be you. Could be you, could be me, could be anyone. Oh, the Free Fairies. Okay, then. Alright. To be fair, I really shouldn't be that surprised, considering how the fuck they appear in that game. No, but like, I was so fucking confused by the controls. I was so confused. Like, I've never had a game where down is backdash and then up is jump, even though you already have a jump button. Well, I guess smash, but like, I've never, I don't know. It was really weird. Because, like, I guess, like, fighting games also have, like, up, also have, like, up as jump, which it was trying to be, like, a fighting game, but it was really weird. the game was not for me, but I did in fact beat it. They did technically have clothes on. It wasn't filtered by the not safe for work settings. Oh no. Feels like you can't get better. Well, like you can't get better at like playing the game. I mean, there's technically stuff to improve on. Also, fucking, oh my god. God, because like I think probably about like 20 to 30 minutes of my playtime was the old skeleton fungus boss. You know the one I'm talking about? I was looking for left on the C stick, wasn't I? There it is. Yes, absolutely. Oh my god, that was the hardest boss in the game. And then I fought the next guy, like the final boss, the mushroom, and I beat him first try because he was actually susceptible to projectiles. Again, with like the skeleton guy, they were going for like the Sekiro gimmick of like, oh, you gotta make sure you fill the bar all the way or whatever. Like you gotta break his poise. But oh my god, doing that was such a nightmare. He also has the one move that the game keeps reminding you that you can't block. He doesn't do it that often, but like again, he'll sometimes just do the sweep move and the game's like, yeah, you can't block that. You got to jump it. And then and I try jumping it, and I can never react fast enough. It's not just jump, it's jump early enough to where you can fully get over it, and it's like, oh my god. You just spam the range attacks? I didn't really think they did much against him. I guess they would have stopped the bar from depleting. I blocked. I got real used to the blocking, and I just prayed he never did the sweep. And it worked eventually. No, yeah, like whenever he hits you, and then like you try mashing to get out, and you just can't. You're stuck like that for a fucking hour. You're stuck like that for an hour. No, but that was like the point of the game, because like fucking, what was it? I died to that guy probably like maybe 15, 20 times, and then Koishi just shows up and she's like, I hate you. She was real mad that I kept dying to that guy. She was not having any of my shit. Oh wait, Kokoro's actually, oh, I thought Kokoro's DLC. We shouldn't be perfect, which in this context feels like copium for how the game is. It's like the game doesn't need to be perfect. I mean, to be fair, I guess that's copium for my video as well. Okay, she said she was gonna activate easy mode, but like I straight up felt no difference. She was like, if you die again, I'm gonna turn on this mode or whatever, and I was like, okay. And then I died the same amount to that skeleton as before she turned it on. I mean, like, again, the game has some stuff going on. I'm just not a big fan of the way it plays, but I don't know. There is definitely a game. There's a game, and I've liked my fair share of weird shit as well. I just, again, I personally just, I didn't want to keep it in my library after I beat it. I was like, I'm good. I'm good. I do love, what is it? Like, Koishi finds the mushroom that she was been looking for the whole game. She finds the mushroom, and it's grieving because she just killed the fucking, like, she killed the big mushroom that was protecting it. And she's like, oh, it's like, why do you feel pity for it even though you're about to die? Welp. Here goes nothing, and then she just murders it. she just murders it. What the fuck's going on here?
Perform 2 attack canceled wall jumps, followed by 1 more wall jump.
I didn't even know Asprey FM played that game, to be real. I could imagine that maybe it wouldn't have enjoyed it that much. It was a little weird. Also, Koishi just had a phone. That was funny. Koishi just randomly had a fucking phone. Maybe. Well, to be fair, I haven't, like... I watched a decent amount of Asprey, but I haven't seen everything. So... I feel like... Again, the artist of the Free Fairies, like, again, it was weird, but it wasn't, like... It's not, like, get you banned levels of, like, of disgusting. So I feel like he still could have uploaded it, and there wouldn't have been a problem. I mean, I could see him maybe not wanting to upload it out of, like, moral obligation. I don't even remember the OST. I'll believe you on that. I do not remember. Alright, now I need right clutch. There it is. That's not right clutch. The random witches theme. You know what? That might be the one good thing I get out of that game. Hold on. Let's look it up. Let's do... Is that what the name of the theme is? Is it random witches theme? Or what is it called? Okay. That would make sense. Also, I'm curious. Hold on. Asprey FM Koishi. This is none of this. Koishi's Enchanted Woods. Why can't I? What the fuck is the game called again? I don't know. I don't think I'm gonna find it. What? Well, actually, no, but I do need to know the name of the game, because I need... Ah, fuck, I do need to know. Thank you. Because I want to find the soundtrack. I need... no, so I don't think there's a VOD. I don't think so. I do love how fucking Koishi just immediately threatens Marissa. Game preview. Okay, well, let's do this, and then we'll do Witch's Theme. And that'll probably point us in the right direction. Maybe this one? I think this was it, actually. I love how doofy your fucking mouth is. Also, there's a secret ending when Marissa lays down in Alice's lap. I mean, considering the ending I got was just Marissa sexually assaults Patchy, I'm not that surprised. Marissa got really high and then sexually assaulted Patchouli was the ending I got. Yeah, I don't know. I think even if I did follow the story, or try to follow the story, it would have been a little hard, just because, like... I mean, to be fair, like, machine translation is not, like, the worst thing, to be real. It just did make it a little hard to follow. It's just fan service excuses. True, actually. Oh, there's this frame. Okay. Yeah, I will need to rewatch this over and see things. To be fair, there was one random scene where, I mean, nothing happened, but there was one random scene where they were just like, oh no, there's a tentacle in the swamp or something. They, like, stole her shoe, and then she got it back immediately, I guess. Let me see, what's this?
Perform the same inputs one more time, but make sure to wall jump as high up as possible.
Okay. Do... Where is my C-stick? Oh, where is my C-stick? Oh, where is my C-stick? Oh, I know. I went too far. Oh, where? No, okay, this song is pretty fun. This is like a 30-minute version of it. We'll listen to a couple more minutes, and then once it starts like really looping, then we'll stop. It's the part of the game where if Kokoro dies, you get a picture of her with torn clothes. That sounds about right. This is the title screen theme. Oh, so this wasn't... Okay, this wasn't the one you were talking about then. I guess it makes sense. This is the picture of the title screen. Yeah, the main theme. I can't tell if it's looping or not. Okay, we'll listen to like 3 more minutes. So did I already get... I need left on the C-stick. What the fuck is left on the C? Oh wait, no, it would be here, wouldn't it? Yeah. For some reason I thought that wasn't it. No, so that should be... Yeah, because this is a wall jump frame. This is a back air frame. And then this goes on until... You know. Again, I think, like... And now I have played it. Again, like, the Koishi game... to you is probably what Hero of Ice Fairy is to me. Where it's like, yeah, it's fan servicey, yeah, it's fucking weird, but also, man, I had fun with it. I genuinely enjoyed the game. Like, I can't say that about Koishi game, but I can say that about Hero of Ice Fairy. On the Steam news thing, there was a picture of the game on the Steam store, surrounded by porn. How much is that controlled? Was that like intentional, or is that just Steam like auto grouping it? Because I know Steam does like its like auto bundle thing with games. What was it? Because Asbury FM, if you remember Remy Audrey, Asper Event mentioned how he got Remy Audrey bundled together with fucking Touhou Luna Knights. They wanted to show off the discount. There's even a discount on, just like, discount on all porn.
Otherwise, you won't have enough height to make it over the spikes. Once back to the right wall, perform a wall jump.
Alright, yeah, I think we're good. It is very cheap. It is very cheap. And it was on discount when I got it, so it was even cheaper. Centralization of thought. It's got to be this one, right? Kirisame Magic Shop. Should I turn this up or like, this is quiet as hell. It's not. Hold on, which one are we looking for then? Main theme. I do love. Does Lily just like swap outfits, or do you fight both, of them individually? You found the gameplay? Hold on, let me see. Who the fuck is that? Yeah, this is somebody playing the game who is a lot better at it. Oh yeah, something interesting too. I think, from what it seemed like, after I died like once to a boss, they seem to start taking double damage. Both Black gets mad once you defeat White. I think it is. I don't know. I think I'm fine with either interpretation, because apparently what it actually is that it's literally just Lily White got a new outfit in Touhou 9. But I do think the interpretation that it's like two separate characters is really cute, depending on how it's done. I know, like, what was it? Remember this Awesome Holiday did a very funny job of it, where it's like one of us lies and one of us tells the truth. Lily White's first attack is a meteor that one-shots you? Jesus. God, look at somebody who actually knows how to fucking play this game. Unlike me, I just spammed fucking strong attack and then tried to guard to the best of my ability. What are they doing? Can you counter after a block? I didn't know you could. You can just do that? Yeah, and that's a kill. Oh god. And she's gone. Yeah, I didn't really understand how most of the skills worked. Oh. It's Lily. I don't know who the Lily White artist is, but I'm not gonna assume it's great. I assume the Lily White artist is not and not in the best quotations. Let's see, stick right. I need left and I need crouch. Did I never do? Hold on.
Then, after you reach the right, rinse and repeat the process to reach the left.
Huh? I moved it down, but I didn't. What? Huh? Also drew the Lily White song banner in Dan CAG. I don't remember what that looks like. I don't remember Lily White having a song band. Oh wait, no, the fucking... What is it? That one song, Arigato Sayonara or some shit. I forget what that song's called. Is it that song? Okay, okay. Well, that art was fine. No, so, okay. No, so they can draw cool shit then. I know, what was it? The weirdest art I saw in Dan CAG had to have been fucking... Also, what am I doing? I literally had left in clutch. What am I doing? Okay, they do a lot of Lily White service. But that one was not... Again, that was just Lily White. There was no service about it. It was Lily and it was white. So I'll respect that art piece.
Wall jump, and once you get close to the spikes, perform a double jump, and you... Wall jump, and once you get close to the spikes, perform a double jump.
Yeah, I think that's fine. So now I need the jump button, which I have not had to have this entire time. Which is ridiculous. What are we doing? What are we doing here? I need the jump button. Where is jump? It's gotta be like right around here. Not works, just words. Look at the amount of words that came from it. Yeah, I get it. I'm trying to think, like, the only two, like, Touhou fan games I can mainly remember being, like, what was it? The only two, like, Touhou fan games I can really remember reading that were, like, machine translated were this and Carefree Euchre. And there's nothing wrong with machine translation. Like, if it works, it works. I just think it's funny. Yeah, Carefree Euchre, that is... God, you know, I realized I played a lot of Touhou games with questionable art, huh? Carefree Euchre was another Touhou fan game with questionable art that I really enjoyed. That game control, like, your hurt box is very large in the game, I will admit. Like, sometimes you will die to shit that feels like shouldn't have hit you, but the movement in that game is so clean. The movement in that game is so fucking clean. Most fan games are machine translated? I can't think of too many off the top of my head that, like, feel machine translated. But, I mean, to be fair, I guess if it's done well enough, then I wouldn't be able to tell.
Perform a double jump, and you should be at the left wall again. From here, perform one more wall jump, and once you get close...
Oh, wait, really? Fantastic Dialogue Festival is machine translated? I guess, yeah, no, the demo... I know the demo to FTF3 did feel, at the very least, either really poorly translated at times or just machine translated. No, so I could see that. Well, for the other ones, I could not tell, but maybe that's just because I wasn't paying attention. I do realize I don't pay attention to dialogue and shmups all that much. I remember, like, what was it? I wanted to play, like, early Touhou games for, like, lore and shit. And then eventually I started playing, and then I realized I didn't give a fuck about lore, and I just really cared about, what I really cared about was, like, wasting all my time in Lunatic. That was the part of the game that was fun to me. Once I realized that, I was like, oh. Oh, no, yeah, I found it. I found what I wanted to do. I don't care about anime-fied Jesus lore. I mean, listen, Byakuren is pretty cool, alright? We can all admit this and accept this as fact. But also, no, I didn't really care that much. I mean, I do like learning more about the world, but... Or, like, I did like learning more about the world of Touhou. Although I really did just like... I don't know, it was weird. It, like, when it came to playing the games, like, again, I just stopped caring about the dialogue afterwards, and I really just started caring about the game. I wanted the game. EA Sport. In-game. I forget Cradle. Did I ever show you this bit? This has been a bit I've had in my head for a while, but this is... Hold on. Hello, Zero Sun. How you doing? You have the silly? There's been a... This is a bit I wanted to execute on forever ago, but... A fun fact. The first time I tried this jump was on stream with my dad sitting next to me. And this jump was so difficult, it took me a full hour of attempts to get it once. All the while, my dad was just sitting there, watching me. I could feel his disappointment for me growing with each passing second I failed to make that jump. But then, of course, I got it, and any potential father-son issues we could have had were solved then and there. Moving on. I've had that bit, I script wrote that so fucking long ago, and I'm so glad that I get to fucking succeed on that shit. I get to execute on that shit. I've had that brewing for many months. Living goose. You're quacking on the edge of tomorrow. By the way, I had to like find out I had to find out how to get that mod installed, because I really did want it to be Shadow and the Goose, but I needed newer footage of it. And I didn't have that. B and hold right. And you should B and hold right. Right. And okay. So now we just need right again, and we should be good. And that'll be one whole jump fucking notated in like an hour. But I'll be fine, because we did that. We did that thing. That was us. That was you, me, all. That was all. Hold on. Couple frames back. There we go. Beautiful. Alright, now I need to watch this back to see if I fucked up. Ah, where the fuck am I? Where am I?
Around the...
Hold on.
What you have to do is line yourself up with the flag and perform a forward smash to the right. Once you've gotten to around the third block, clutch it and make sure to start holding left, as that will help you maintain your speed when you get into the air. You should have 38 speed if performed properly. Once you...
What the fuck is going on there? Hold on. What is happening here? Is this just how I...
Smash to the right. Once you've gotten to around the third block, clutch it and make sure to start holding left, as that will help you maintain your speed when you get into the air. You should have 38 speed if performed properly. Once you reach the far left wall, perform a wall jump and immediately start holding right and perform a back air to maintain as much speed as possible. Then, after you reach the right, rinse and repeat the process to reach the left wall. From here, perform the same inputs one more time, but make sure to wall jump as high up as possible. Otherwise, you won't have enough height to make it over the spikes. Once back to the right wall, perform a wall jump, and once you get close to the spikes, perform a double jump, and you should be at the left wall again. From here, perform one more wall jump, and once you get close to the spikes, perform an up B and hold right, and you should just barely make it past the spikes.
Another side note for... Alright. There we go. And it's a little hard to judge properly because it's lagging, but, like, it is what it is. Well, also, I think the frame rate is capturing it is just really weird. Normally it looks a little smoother when I put at 30%, but I have no idea what the fuck's going on there. Alright. I need a collection. I need a collection of notes and sides. Is that like... Is it like Aaron and Kaguya sitting on top of the bow? That is one big ass fucking bow, by the way. That is a huge ass bow. Also, I love how Raisin and Tay are like facing towards each other as if they're about to have a duel. Oh wait, no they're not. No. No, Raisin is facing forward. Never mind, because this is the back of her, or this is the front. No, yeah, she's facing forward. Never mind. Alright, let's see. Alright, so I think this jar is good. You check the Koishi game creator on Twitter and you apparently drew many of the game's assets. Like character models or like character sprites or like the... I thought it was all commissioned. I mean, to be fair, I could see it as like a... I don't know. It probably was just a passion project thing, so I could see that. Oh, well, they did have plenty of commissions. Okay, here's what we need to do. There is panty shot versions of the drawing used in game. This guy has passion. See, he had enough passion to take them out of the game. That's the important bit. Listen, they weren't in the game. To be fair, there's a bunch of other questionable shit in the game, but he didn't have that. That's passion. Should have half the dedication this guy has. Listen, you gotta be a very specific kind of individual to have a... I don't know where I'm going this bit. Gotta have a lot of patience or something. I don't know. Do I have side notes? I have shit list. Where's Ruby? I want like another side note for the collection. Yeah, here we go. I'll probably need to use GIMP for this. Mask Ruby, Jenny Fox. Bear with it. Great. Me for real, opinion. Strong. The club. I really don't have a lot of side notes. Fish. I guess that it has the word note in it. We got Princess Remedy. Good move. Hi, hello. No. This is definitely one. This is a note. And then, yeah, and then we got Business Casual Man. There's a couple things. Oh yeah, well there's side note, but like, that's right, but that's not an image. Because I just had mac. I did mac and cheese. 4 notes should be enough, probably. Open up GIMP. This is the weirdest Byakuran color scheme I've seen in my entire life. What is all this go cost? Oh. I love the UFO. The UFO is cute. Okay, open pictures. And where's the jar? Okay. Now we need a layer. I don't really know how this will work. Open as layers. What the fuck? Right, because it's too big. I need to make it smaller. No. You get back here. Hold on. There is... scale. If I get 300 by... yeah, sure. No, so maybe it does need to be a layer above it? No, it would, okay. I need to shrink it even more, actually. Like 150 or some shit. Okay, here we go. This is how you do it. And then do scale layer 150 scale. Nah, I need to make that even smaller. Need to make it smaller. Scale the layer 100. And then, okay. I think I can just do this, can I? I can.
I don't know why it's all black and white. I don't know what's going on with that. I need to, like, hold on. Yeah, why is it all black and white? How do you feel ending this year? I mean, I'm almost done with the video, so that feels good at the very least. I'll definitely have it done next year, that's for sure. I am a little sad I couldn't get it done this year, but I think the fact that I'm getting through schoolwork and doing this, it's, I don't know. I don't feel too sad. Wait, there's isn't it like Control R for rotate? Control R. Yeah, wait. How do I? No. What's the rotate function? You got any plans for next year, shenanigans? Because again, next or at the end of this year, I will be getting back to. How the fuck do you rotate shit in GIMP? I don't remember. How do you do it? Like a gotcha artist out of the fan service. Well, that is certainly a goal. You can go for that if that is your wish in life. The fuck. I think just on GIMP. Yeah, how to rotate an image. Shift R. That's what I was pressing Control R, wasn't I? Hold on. There we fucking go. Okay. Alright. Figured it out. What the fuck? No. Just rotate it. Alright, that's good. No, never mind. I don't understand how this works. Rotate. Why is it like this? Why? What is happening? What is happening? Why is it doing that? This makes no sense. What the fuck is this? Because I think, okay, this is the boundary that's allowed to rotate in. So if I do it outside of that boundary, then it has to expand the box. So what I'm learning is that I can't rotate it. Just have it under note. I still don't understand why everything's black and white, by the way. I still don't get it. I still don't understand that. Jesus. Shit's ridiculous. I just wanted to make an image. Jar.
I don't understand why it's like this. I need... What's the, like, another one meme? I also drew a character from Touhou fan game, like, 3 people started following me, including the game's creator. Oh, that's sick. Who'd you draw? Wait. Well, I realize I can check. Hold on. How do I open twitter.com again? Oh, hey. Wait, how do I do this? Will I be automatically signed in, or I am? Oh, is this the person? There's like a dead baby. Her theme is literally called Unloved, Unborn. I think I found her then. Is this her? This is a pretty good drawing. I like this. Oh, patting her on the head. I think she needs a little more than pat on the head. Oh, wait, what? Why is there a little face here? Ah, fun. Well, I'll get your answer on that in a second. You will be back. You'll always be back. 'Tis you. You're free from Donkey Kong. Beautiful. So is this the character? Oliver's going from Donkey Kong to Blode. Okay, yeah. I like it. She looks really cute. It's a very cute drawing, minus the Blode. Also, I love how there's a little face here. I love how she's like edgy Aka. Yeah. Yeah, basically. This is what she looks like. Who done it? Alright, where is... no, I know what I need. Where's that another one meme? Okay. So one of these. Definitely this one, actually. Yeah, no, definitely this one. So, because what we do... Listen, you're about to see genius at work. And by genius, I mean whatever bullshit I'm about to do. I don't even need GIMP for this. This isn't another one. This is bad. Or this isn't Who Done It. This is Bad Apple. Wait a minute. I've been bamboozled. Oh, never mind. No, that is bad. Okay. This is a really cool frame. I like this frame. I don't know. That smirk is really good. Who I am, who I was, uncertainty enveloping my mind till I can't break free. And maybe it's a dream, maybe nothing else is real, but it wouldn't mean a thing if I told you how I feel. Singing that song is really hard. It's really hard to sing that song. No, not another 2. Another note. Could also be another Touhou. I forgot I can't move it around after I place it. Can you tell me where I am? I've forgotten how to see. I've forgotten if I can. I'm not sure how accurate those like English version lyrics are, but if they're accurate, that's I fucking I do, that does make me love Bad Apple way more, cause it's so fucking over the top edgy. Be the same. Another. Alright, goddess. Alright, 2 more images for the pile. 2 more. Bring them in. We got 4 rows of images, people. We got 4 rows. Uncertainty enveloping my mind till I can't break free and what? No. Get it in there. Get it in. No. Oh, wait. Oh. There we go. And then we rotate this into the side. Well, I kind of need him to do this then. See, now it looks like he's like falling in with the rest of them. Perfect. Perfect. God, I'm gonna lose my mind. Okay. Another side note for the collection. Well, I say to use back. Yeah, I think that's fine. Well, Alright, so have it go on for like this long. And I did already record footage ahead of time of what I'm gonna need to show. I already got that footage laid out, so this is gonna be easy. It's gonna be so easy. It's any aerial. And then, oh yeah, I believe we've reached the end. We have. All right, what are we doing here? Oh, radio player? All right, I'm down. Oh, this is her. This is her game. Unloved, Unborn. So nice they wrote it 3 times, actually. This one is like actually written slightly differently, and then these 2 are written the exact same, just in a slightly different font. And look at this. It linked directly into medicine. I blame you for this, Crown. I blame. Any and all blame I cast upon you. Another side note for the collection. Well, I say to use back air in this. I forgot to split the audio and video. It's in Japanese, Chinese, and simplified Chinese. Oh, okay. So Japanese. Wouldn't this be? Wait. These 2 are written the exact same. No, they're not. No, look at this. You got this, and then you got this.
And then you got this little bit, which isn't on this bit. Fucking moon runes, man. Also, this is technically different, because this has 2 little feet. This doesn't have that. This doesn't even have that. Another side note for the collection. While I say to use back air in this trick, keep in mind any aerial, besides down air, works perfectly fine. Oh no, Becca. I said you bring an offering of feet. While I say to use back air in this trick, keep in mind any aerial. I need like a... Oh no, I already have an image of down air, don't I? Besides... Besides down air. Wait, which one is that? That's balls. I don't know. I don't know if I accept your offering the balls. Unless they're like Spiff brand balls. It's like, how else am I gonna be able to bet? Besides down there. Works. It's like this. Theme is going fucking crazy with it. While I say to use back air in this trick, keep in mind any aerial, besides down air, works perfectly fine for stalling your momentum. You can even use neutral air if you want to. Okay, yeah, hold on. I'm going to UK right now to collect the Spiffing Brits balls. No! Bro doesn't get it. No, he doesn't understand. He doesn't understand my machinations. I need 10 billion Spiff balls so that I can be as much of a believer as possible. And then lose them all in an amazing fashion, as any good gambler does. Aerial, besides down air, works perfectly fine for stalling your momentum. I think that'd be a good transition, and then I need to find where I use neutral air. Neutral air if you want to. The reason I recommend using... There it is. See, now, yeah, you're getting it. You're getting it. You can even use neutral air if you want to. The reason I recommend using back air specifically is because the way it shifts your hurt... I understand. It's still there. Oh yeah, I forgot the theme was already over. Oh, keep this song? Alright, sounds good. I really didn't have one in mind, so I was vaguely considering playing the medicine theme. I might still do it. You can even... Okay, I need to turn this down at least a little bit. I cannot think. Okay. Alright, we're good. Nah, fan game songs are also fun in their own way. You already neutralized the British man. That was fast. You can even use neutral air if you want to. The reason I recommend using back air specifically is because the way it shifts your hurt box makes it a lot easier to get under the spikes. Alright. I think I did get some footage of me doing back air, didn't I? I did some footage of no air. No air. Yeah, I did some none of the air.
Here, I'm gonna keep this playing and then mute myself and see.
Back air specifically is because the way it shifts your hurt box makes it a lot easier to get under.
Yeah, we're gonna see. I did, yeah. I was trying to get to the third layer without using the double jump to show that it doesn't work. Without using stalling aerials. Yeah, that's the problem with up air. It shifts your hurt box in a weird way. There we go. Well, I did one bear. Did I do any more bears? No, it's more up airs. That was too... Yeah, the second one was too late, so it actually didn't stall for shit. Doing it with up air is really weird. Doing it with forward air, again, kind of works as well. I guess I can just, like... I can take that one footage of me doing back air and then just slow it down. Did it loop already, or what's going on? It may have. I don't know. Beef Spaniards with the British. What the fuck? The beef Spaniards have with the British at birth power my movement and allowed me to get to him that fast. It's like a Spaniard is like a breed of dog, right? Am I insane? I feel like I also read that sentence so wrong, but I can't. My brain can't. My brain no work. My brain no do the thing. I've heard that term before. Oh, I've also... I swear to God I've heard Spaniard in reference to like a breed of dog. I swear, I'm not fucking with you. It's like Cocker Spaniard or some shit. I swear. I do get that term though, yeah, because it's from Spain. So it'd be more like Spaniard. Which would make sense. Spaniel is a dog breed? I swear to God, like that Ard. I've heard it before. That Ard is so... I feel like I'm crazy. I probably am crazy. Yeah, I don't doubt that that's an actual word. Oh. So, I gotta discuss a way more convoluted map. I guess I can take this. Yeah, just take this or whatever. And I need to find where to, like, cut some. You can even use neutral air if you want to. The reason I recommend using back air specifically is because the way I can do this. And I can do... Over time, you've gotten used to saying Spaniard instead of Spanish when referring to people from your country because of the concerning amount of people that respond with Spanish is a language. You meant to say Mexican. That's so dumb. That's so dumb. That's so fucking stupid. That's the equivalent of like, oh, I don't speak English, I speak American. That's so stupid, and I know, like, oh god, you know people say that shit. Well, I mean, obviously people say that shit. You literally said people say that shit. That's so fucking stupid. I remember, literally, like, what was it? Sweet Life on Deck had literally a bit about that. No, yeah, no, because obviously Mexicans are the only ones that actually exist. You know, it... Listen, if you're from fucking South America, you're Mexican, obviously. There is no other cultures in that part of the world. What do you mean? I'm tired of telling people Spain is a country. Fair enough. The reason I recommend using back air specifically is because the way it shifts your hurt box makes it a lot easier to get under the spikes. You know what? No, I probably should just pause it a little bit like they. Look at that. I need like a visual comparison. I need like a tube snake or something. I'm gonna look that up and see what I find. Tubes snake. That's not a thing. Is it a tube steak? What is a tube? So. Yeah, so there's just a bunch of snakes. There's also, what was it? Yeah, I forget. That's not called a tube snake, is it? There's this. I remember these. These are fun. What is this called? What the fuck is this? Handle snake safely uses plastic tubes. The plastic spork blog. What the fuck is this? What is this? What is this? What the fuck? Just save this image. And just... Snake! It's a snake! Oh god! Guys, what do we do? It's a snake! It's a snake! It's a snake! Ooh, look out! You'll see you'll see that there's like a Doug clip video where it's like it's just like was it Doug just releases a fucking snake into his Twitch chat. Some shit where it's like it hisses at you, and if you talk at all, if you talk within like the next 2 minutes after it hisses at you, you just get banned. People are like, why do you throw a fucking snake into the crowd if you want people to listen to you? And he's like, well, because they wouldn't shut up. Now they're gonna shut up. The reason I recommend using back air specifically is because the way it shifts your hurt box makes it a lot easier to get under the spikes. Alright, this is what... I fucked up, actually. Wait a minute, no. Wait a minute, no. Run it back. Run it back, run it back. Oh shit, right, this is before I slowed it down. Hold on. Alright, there we go. Now it'll work. I mean, you know, I didn't see as much bald spam that time. I mainly just saw screaming, so to his credit, I think it worked. Oh, yeah, is the song already over? Oh, it is. Oh! Hey, it's that medicine song. Actually, no, it's not. There's a different one. Those chatters were weak. They didn't have the will. They didn't have the will to call him bald. So if you're a true man, you stand in front of that snake and you shout bald. I do fucking love watching Duck Duck. Oh no, he's fucking great. The reason I recommend using back air specifically is because the way it shifts your hurt box makes it a lot easier to get under the spikes. Alright. Ah, shit. Hold on. No. We're not doing this again. I know what's going on here. I've seen it. Yep, there it is. There it is. That's the one frame we can't afford to have, I think. There we go, that frame. Fuck that frame in particular. Get it out of here. We hate that frame. All my homies hate that frame. The reason I recommend using back air specifically is because the way it shifts your hurt box makes it a lot easier to get under the spikes. Alright. I realized I didn't look at that. Okay, thank you, Nobeka. Hold on. Did it even? Easier to get under the spikes. Alright. This is with level... I can... Hold on. I can push that back by like half a second. Yeah, man. Wait, have we switched themes again? Hey, that was the one I was gonna play anyway. Cool. If Crown's still here, they are eating right now. They're living large. They get all the medicine melancholy they could never want. Easier to get under the spikes. Alright, this is what the level truly starts to get fucked up. This is the real part of the level. Easier to get under the spikes. Alright, this is what the forgot to extend the snake. Can't have the snake leave just yet. Easier to get under the spikes. Alright, this is what this is fucking fat. I love just affectionate. It's like, oh, this fucking idiot. Affectionate. It's like, don't worry. What was it? I remember I was playing Fantasy Maiden Wars, and there was a scene where like Satori comes with a plan, and Oren's like, it's like, that's Satori for you. She's the biggest meanie I know. And then Satori's just like, Satori just like just goes through an ellipses, and then it's just like, now Oren, I know you meant well. And no, I knew you meant, I knew that was supposed to be a compliment. Spikes. Alright, this is where the level truly starts to get fucked up. If you're at all familiar with speedruns of this level, you might... Alright, I need speedrun footage. I didn't think about this. Hold on.
if you're at all familiar with speedruns at this level, yeah, actually, just because nobody here probably knows this, or maybe they do because I've talked about it in the past, but, let me show you Slap City, Omega, Oblivion, wait. Of Obliteration. Goddess. Yeah, here we go. So yeah, this is still from Psycho Midget. I've never seen this one. Wait, what the fuck?
Alright, I should be live now.
This is from 4 years ago. Hold on.
You're live. Yeah, you were.
No, I mean, like I'm recording.
Oh, sick.
I'm very curious. Yeah, see, they also solve it with forward
What
errors.
are they gonna do?
Oh my god, I could have looked at this 4 fucking years ago to figure this shit out.
What?
Or maybe I did. I don't know who I looked at originally to figure out how to do this shit. Because I wasn't looking at the speedruns, I can tell you that much. No, but I think I looked at a different speedrun because then... Yeah, because they also solved this legit. I did not look at this back in the day. I can tell you that.
Oh.
Oh.
What?
Damn, look at that shit.
Yeah.
Okay, in any case. Yeah, they have old patch written now. What the fuck? Okay, I need to mute this. This is old patch. God, look at how smooth this fucking footage is. Why did they wall jump there? I guess just to probably save it. They knew they were coming in with too much speed. That's sick, actually. Wait a minute. Yeah, the attack cancel wall jumps are not necessary. I thought they were. I don't know. You get a lot more wiggle room if you use them, so I don't think it's that bad. Their movement is just really fucking clean. I will never understand. Oh my god. See, this is... Okay, here we go. So this is an old method. So what used to happen back in the day, whenever... Because I used to do this too for It'll Do. So, you might be wondering how they got so much speed. That is because on this frame, they pressed the shield button. The shields touch the spikes, and they get fucking launched. This is what used to happen. You used to get launched in the opposite direction whenever you press the shield button. It doesn't even properly update. You have way more than 11 speed here. But you used to do that, and then you just have a fuck ton of speed. And then you get over there. And then you did it. That is so weird. What the fuck? Wait, what? Oh. I didn't know that was a thing. Do you just gain a burst of speed if you side B? It's too late. I've already... Yeah. Okay, this one's a little more obvious. So here you go. You can see it in action here. They face to the left. They wave dash. And then you can literally see the shield come up. And then on the next frame... On the next 2 frames, they get hit. And then that sends them fucking flying. That is how that trick used to work. That is old patch, and I will... I'm gonna download this. How do you make it to the bumper and keep your double jump to be able to clear the 88 meters? Oh, what the fuck?
There's a patch recently that changed how it has to be done. Hold on. Oh, wow, I didn't know they had this. Maybe this was... No, I don't remember seeing this, though. Yeah, see, and then they get fire. Maybe this was what I saw back in the day, though. No, because that's not how I did it. I saw someone else's method. I definitely saw someone else's method. Oh, you can just clutch? You can clutch neutral B? Wait a minute. I'm a dumbass. You can clutch neutral B? I barely did. No way. I don't know you could clutch neutral B like that. Ah. No. No. Oh. Stop trying to copyright claim me, god damn it. How the fuck has it almost been 2 hours already? I didn't even... I'm supposed to download the video. I'll do it next time. Let's not worry about that for now. If you're at all familiar of speedruns at this level... Okay, hold on. If you're at all familiar of speedruns at this level, you might be expecting me to talk about some crazy spike launch strategy in order to get past this next pit. And while I'd love to, unfortunately that method has been patched long ago. So I gotta discuss a way more convoluted method instead. What you have... You have to do here... To be fair... No, you know what I need? Ah, fuck, I do need additional footage. I need... Oh, no, that's true. I need footage for, unfortunately, that method got patched long ago. I do, don't I? I might as well just collect it now, who cares? To do this. So we gotta play all the way to... Yeah, I didn't even think about that. I never got footage of me trying to launch myself the spikes. So I need that footage now. I need this now. Don't worry though, it'll take no time at all because this level's actually really easy. It's really easy, guys. This is a very easy level. It's a very easy level. It's so easy. Just pay no mind to the fact that I keep timing my shiz too early. God. Nope. Nope. It's a little too far away on that. Yeah, oh, well. I think because I had a little bit too much drift going backwards going into it. There we go. Perfect. Hold on, I found out a really funny method for this. Easy game. So then you do this, and then you do this, and then bat. Wrong method, but whatever. Gotta do it like the cool speed runners do it. Ow. Get out of here. Okay. Yeah, there was just no way I was maintaining enough speed like that. Wait, how the fuck did I miss a message? I just saw someone in Usume team trials with the epitaph influencer, and I don't think I've ever wanted to punch someone nearly as bad as I do now. What the fuck is epitaph? Alright, there we go. Alright, all that so I can... What the fuck? That's not supposed to work anymore. Wait, what? Wait, what? That's not supposed to work anymore. Title said you can put on your profile. I guess it kind of doesn't. If you run directly into it. The fact that it's launching back at all, though, is really weird. It shouldn't be able to do that. The last time I did this, what was happening was just... What the fuck? The last time I tried... Yeah, see, that was happening. The fuck? Hold on. Pause the music for a second. I still don't think it works anymore. The angle isn't right. It is launching me. But like I'm sliding now. This is so weird. Also, do you gain a speed boost for doing that? I guess you gain a speed boost? I don't know. It's just weird. God, that's so weird. God, that's so much easier than doing... so much easier than doing this. Or like the... Because I just do... Oh yeah, welcome back. Sorry, I'm trying to... I was getting footage of how the spike launch didn't work anymore, but it seems to work a little more than I thought it did. I don't think it works. And again, that does just still end up happening, but I am kind of getting launched. Shit's weird. I don't know. It doesn't work anymore. It doesn't work. It doesn't work. Also, I exited the stage, which I did not mean to. It's fine. Yeah, we got most of it to play. As it should. It is pretty good. I liked it. What do I want next? I haven't listened to Great Fairy Wars in forever. Doesn't work. Don't work? Yeah, no, that's good. Don't worry about it.
Unfortunately, that...
You're afraid Crown was the name of an Uma Musume character? I mean, Crown wouldn't be... Like, there's probably some horse out there called Crown.
I'd love to. Unfortunately, that method has been patched long ago. I'd love to. Unfortunately, that method has been patched long ago.
Okay. We have TM Opera O and she wears a crown. As long as her name's not Crown, I think that's mainly what Crown's afraid of.
Unfortunately, that method has been patched long ago, so I gotta discuss a way more convoluted method instead. What you have to do here is stand near the checkpoint and perform a full hop rising side B, and then fast fall.
I do want to see... Hold on. Because... Day. Satono Crown. Well, that is in fact Crown the title. So again, bro shields, and then you get sent up. I mean, unless shield DI is a thing. It's like one of the characters in Little Doll Peak and nothing else. Doesn't exist anywhere else. Fake character.
It has been patched long ago, so I gotta discuss a way more convoluted method instead. It has been patched long ago, so I gotta discuss a way more convoluted method instead.
Perfect. Alright, just take that and delete it. At the very least, just... Okay. Yeah, just focus on what I need to do, which is just get the successful attempt.
Keep holding.
Is this the successful attempt? I cannot get the right angle to save my life. Does this all lead to something? Mm-hmm. And he made it. Alright, beautiful. It took took a lot of bouncing. Like just so much bouncing. Just a fucking mountain load of bouncing. But I made it. Alright. Now where does this whole thing... Is it... Wait, did I cut it the second I... No. No, I didn't. Because there's the one death that didn't make it. And I believe this next attempt is what makes it there. Yeah. I guess I can just... Oh, no, that would mean... No, yeah, it would end with this then. If it goes... Yeah. Okay. So let's see.
Right. Well, I gotta discuss a way more convoluted method instead. What you have to do here is stand near the...
Right. Okay, so delete this.
Patched long ago. So I gotta discuss a way more convoluted method instead. What you have to do here is...
Is that because it lagged, or, like, genuinely, like, the cut's just bad? Genuinely, the cut's just bad. Okay. Because I cut a frame before it became the black screen. So that meant that when I cut it the next time, it had to have been after the fact, not before. So do this.
Instead. What you have to do here...
Again, I think that is just because... Yeah. That's because of lag. But that's fine.
What you have to do here is stand near the checkpoint and perform...
Yeah, you can see her knees buckle on this frame. That means she's going for it. That means full hop is in progression. Oh yeah, no, Becca, if you were still here, what was it? We were talking briefly about this earlier, but how do you feel about this year? Jesus Christ, I can't believe I didn't die. How do you feel about the end of this year coming up? Anything you're looking forward to, like, coming by next year?
What you have to do here is stand near the checkpoint and perform...
Listen, the flow of time is a very scary thing. Alright, I've been working on this for like fucking 8 months and I'm still not done. But we must accept it. It was April 3 months ago. What the fuck happened? This year did just fucking fly by.
Perform a full hop.
I think that's just the case of us getting older. Now that time doesn't mean anything. You know, like when like Yokai and Touhou or whatever talk about like, oh, it's been 500 years or some shit. Like, you know, like that's barely any time. I think it's just because like as you keep getting older and older, it's like a fucking like a year passing feels like a fucking minute. You're just like, yeah, I've seen all this shit before.
Perform a full hop. Perform a full.
And that's basically us.
Perform a full hop rising side B, and then fast.
Yeah. The year did pass by for you, but you feel like you've improved at drawing. So that's good.
Like, even if a year goes by fast, it's like, as long as you have something that, like, you feel like you, like, worked on and got better at, like, that always does feel satisfying. I know, like, I don't know. I've been trying to get better at kendo, and I feel like I have been, like, making some progress in that this year. And I'm still shit, but, you know. I don't feel as shit as I did before, potentially. Oh, to be fair, I feel like there's a lot of things like that. Like, just, I don't know. Just anything where, like, the improvement process never ends is, like, you will always feel like... like, sometimes you can look at what you did, and you're like, yeah, that was good. But, like, there's always going to be this feeling in the back of your mind just like, oh, that was shit, that could have been better. I imagine art is a very similar process of just like, Like, you look at what you did, and you're like, And then fast fall once the fire... the progress never stops. Fall once... Asphalt. 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 My favorite fall. Fast fall. Oh, fast fall. Now I get it. Fast fall. Fast fall once the fireball comes out. I need it to be like on. Fast fall. There we go. There we go. The progress is not your enemy. It's your friend, but you will hate it all the same. Bro, how the fuck am I gonna... How am I gonna, like, input notate a moonwalk? Oh yeah, I talked about this right at the beginning of the stream. But speaking of somebody who has a fucking fun time of progress ahead of them. Yeah, I mentioned this before anyone really got here. But fucking... what is it? There is another poor soul who has decided to dedicate themselves to Touhou 18 that I randomly saw in my recommendeds. Where are they? Yeah, again, this guy's probably been around for a while, but I've never seen him. This is Alfonso. Bro is trying to grind Touhou 18 LNN. He's like, again, he's very early into his Touhou 18 knowledge from like the 1 minute of footage I saw him playing. But yeah, it's he's got a fucking journey ahead of him. I can say that much. At the very least, he's playing Reimu, so he's got a good character to do it with. But it is, you know, it's gonna be rough. Listen, the Touhou 18 progress was not really progressing the last time I played. And to be fair, again, like, it's going to take me a lot of motivation to want to go back to Marissa. I do want a Touhou 18 LNB and C, even if it's not with Marissa. I at the very least, that is something I want to do when I get back to playing Touhou. Fast fall once the fireball comes out. From here... But what I really want is a Touhou 20 LNB. Fast fall once the fireball comes out. From here... Because I think I can get that without, like, it being, like, too much of a grind. Get close to the right spike and dash towards the left and... Still want the INLNN? How close did you get to that? I don't think I ever saw you try for that. I like to hang on to what little sanity I have left. That is the choice you have to make, isn't it? Get close to the right. Get close to the right. I'm trying to think of, like, what parts specifically suck for an INLNN. A lot. A lot. I feel like, okay, stages 1 for free wouldn't be that bad. Stage 4 sucks. Stage 5 would be scary. And then stage 6 is awful. Not counting LS, you got like 2 1 misses. Oh my god, that's so brutal. Wait, what is LS again? Stage 4 is free with Yomu. Stage 2 is ad. Oh, I have heard, yeah, Yomu is a rough stage 2 for LNB. Get close to the right. Last spell. Okay. Yeah. I wouldn't count last spell for LNN. Listen, if we're counting last spells, then that's like LNN or some shit, right? Like, I don't give a fuck about last spells. Close to the right spike. Close to the right spike. The right spike and dash towards the left. Dash towards. Okay, yeah, breaking this up is gonna be weird. Dash towards the left. Dash towards the. Dash towards the. Dash toward. Dash toward. You know, again, the main tall thing I want to finish right now is fucking, as I've been talking about a lot, Fantasy Maiden Wars. I want that shit to be out of my life so badly. I really enjoy Fantasy Maiden Wars, but my god, I have almost 100 hours in this fucking game. Why do I have almost 100 hours in Fantasy Maiden Wars? Why? I haven't even been doing extra shit. I've just been doing bonus conditions, and I've just been trying to beat the game, and this has taken me forever. I'm curious, for your LNN route, you're trying to take down Aaron or Kaguya? Because I feel like either one would suck, although I personally hate Kaguya more. Fireball comes out. From here, get close to the right spike and dash towards the left and perform a moonwalk. Like, that is the thing, like, I don't know. It is interesting to me where it's like, no matter what Touhou game I think about, like, trying to LNN, there's at least 1 or 2 parts where I'm like, oh, I would hate to have to go through that in an LNN setting. There's always, like, there's no Touhou game where I could, like, confidently say, like, oh yeah, I'd be comfortable trying to, like, grind out to perfect this shit. Like, the only one I could theoretically, or that I'd theoretically want to try it on is, like, Touhou 7, just because I have sentimental value. Also, it'd be nice to do a UFO, L, and B, and V. God, I remember that used to be a goal of mine. Now I don't even know if I want to do that shit. I was talking about the game earlier. Little Doll something. Yeah, like, L and ending a Touhou fan game would probably be fun. You know, UFO is very difficult. That makes sense. Yeah, it makes sense to, like, fan games to be a little more static. Especially if they're, like, based upon, like, actual shmups. Dash towards the left and perform a moonwalk. Or, actual is not the term I'm looking for, but, like more traditional shmups. Because I've been told plenty of times that more traditional shmups are a lot less RNG heavy than Touhou, but to compensate, they give you less resources. They're like free non-consistent parts to run. Are they like early or like where are they at? Dash towards the left and perform a moonwalk, at the end of which you'll dash towards the left and perform a moonwalk, at the end of which you'll perform full hop. Yeah, no, they are harder. You'll perform a full. They're more static than Touhou's, but they are a lot more technical. Arcade shmups are fucking weird to me. I got to play Dodonpachi recently. Or the... Sure, let's listen to this. I had to play Dodonpachi recently, and, like, shit was so weird to me. Like, just not having a focus button, fucking, like... All the ships felt like they moved so slow. I wasn't playing as Marissa. What else was it? Just, like, having no lives or whatever. It was just, like, it was so different to me. Concept of a no miss, no bomb in arcade shmups is complete insanity. Is it? Wait, do arcade shmups not also go for no miss, no bombs? Yeah, it's tied to the laser, but like it's not like instant focus. Fourth boss, second spell, stage 5. So stage 4, it's stage 5, and then the true last boss. So that is still brutal, but arcade shmup players pretty much only go for score. I have heard people do really like score for arcade shmups. Perform a full hop. I am more of a survival based player, so that's probably why I enjoy perform a full hop. Touhou more. Bro, I was looking up the like what was it? True last boss requirements for Dodonpachi. Shit's so fucking stupid. That shit is so stupid. Where it's like there's like 4 at most survival, they go for no miss, but never no bomb. Okay. That's not what I would have expected. No, but like, was it? It's like, there's like 4 conditions you can fulfill. One of them is like, don't get, like, beat the game without dying more than fucking twice. There's another one where it's like get like a fuck ton of score, which I have no idea how you'd farm that much, but apparently you can. There's another one where it's like, oh, collect all 13 B tokens in at least 4 out of the 5 stages. Or 6 stages. I forget how many stages there were. There was 5, I believe. Am I crazy? You know what? I would love to. Hold on. Also, why are they called fucking B tokens? Those are hornets. Why are they called B tokens? Cave Loop 2. Is this it? Dangon Feveron, Dodonpachi, Diojo. To access the second loop. Yeah, the 2-loop thing also I don't get. 2-loop is so weird to me. Meet any of the following requirements in the first loop. No more than 2 miss. No more than 3 bombs. Again, any of the following requirements. So, get close to a no miss. Get close to a no bomb. Be perfect in at least 3 stages. Very clever. So, I guess 1 less stage requirement, which is interesting. Like, if you look at a B map, though, it's so fucking weird. At least, this is like the same requirements. It's like the same. Oh, yeah, I forgot the hit chain shit was the other thing. It's about the same. Oh, wait, no, I'm looking at Diojo. Wait, no, I had it wrong. Sorry, this one. Sorry, yeah, no, this one. To get... Yeah, wait a minute. Side Diojo. To get Hibachi... The fuck? There's Hibachi and Inbachi. Meet all of the requirements. Be perfect in 3 stages. No more than 1 miss. What the fuck? Why? What? You'd only get hit what? What do you mean people don't LNN arcade shmups? What do you mean they don't? You basically have to if you want to see the true last boss. Well, but that's for this. What is this? All 40 beasts collected. You can't miss a single one. No miss, no bomb. Rank 30 or higher. I don't know what that means. 15 if using if you're on expert. Chain at least 15,000 hits. Only 10,000 on expert. What? What do you mean? What do you mean arcade shmup players don't miss no bomb? They gotta do it right here. I mean, they probably don't miss no bomb fucking Inbachi or some shit, but this is stupid. Rank is basically dynamic difficulty. The higher it is, the harder the game gets. Is it the thing where it's like... Is it like Touhou rank, where it's like it goes down if you get hit or bomb? Which in this case wouldn't fucking matter because you can't miss or bomb anyway? No. This one. To get Shin Saseri, no miss up to the stage 5 boss. Oh yeah, no, just do that. Clear loop 1 with a miss and a bomb... With a miss and bomb total of 6 or less. So no miss with only 6 bombs. Increases faster by scoring. Interesting. To access Ura loop, meet all the following conditions. No miss, no... Why are so many of these no miss, no bomb? This is so stupid. And farm score. No miss the first loop. 1 miss is allowed if you get the secret extend. Like it's Moochie Moochie Pork. Frutari Black Label. Play on God mode. No miss. This is the most meme shit. No miss more. No more than 1 miss. No more than 2 bombs. Combined misses / bombs is 7 or less. Okay, so no miss and 7 bombs is what you'd aim for. What's the point of even making this a requirement? These 2 requirements get superseded by this. Oh wait, no, sorry, any 2 of the following requirements. So yeah, so if you want to hit this and this, then either die once and use 6 bombs, or die 0 times, use 7 bombs. Like playground, they really are. It's such horseshit. Going back to jazz. God. You beat the Elite Four 72 times with only Kakuna. You can get Mew. You can get Mew under the truck if you use strength on it, but you gotta do a glitch with the SSN ticket in order to even find the truck. Actually, I do love this one talked about the death, but I do love that Game Freak in the Fire Red and Leaf Green remakes actually did put a lava cookie under the truck. Or no, not under the truck, maybe around the truck. Presumably in reference to that. To be fair, I think people say that. Do we know if that's why that is? I don't know. It feels intentional. There's no reason to have something by that truck. Perform a moonwalk. At the end of which you'll perform a moonwalk. At the end of which you'll I got hella sidetracked. Perform a full... That's what streaming's all about, baby. Getting sidetracked for like an hour. I would at the very least, before I finish this session today,
I would really like to have... I think this is the first frame of the forward area, isn't it? Maybe this is the first frame I got on hand. I don't know. I would at the very least like to just... I don't need a button notation this, but I would like to cut up the footage at the very least.
Perform a full hop. Keep holding right, and once the fireball is towards your left side, perform a full hop. Keep holding right, and once the fireball is towards your left side, perform a full...
Okay. Yeah, that would be the first frame. Nah, it's totally the first frame forward error. I knew it. I think those requirements I said are pretty close to what's required to perform Ace in Generation 4. Wait, there's Ace in Gen 4? I know there's like some shit where it's like you can go out of bounds by like going in between like 4 tiles of in like the first town really quickly with your bike because you like break shit or whatever, and you can do that to get like certain event Pokemon, which actually does sound like Schoolhouse rumor shit, but like that is how that works. I never did it myself, but like, yeah, no. I think because of shit like that, it made me believe anything. Like once that possibility was opened up to my mind, I was like, oh, so it's gotta be real then. I remember like, yeah, like, what was it? Back in like Gen 6 or whatever, like X and Y. It was like, there were like joke videos and like, oh, how to get fucking Hoopa or some shit. Like just like what would have been like new legendary Pokemon at the time. I was like, oh, how do you do it? And they just like walk forward into the grass with presumably like an action replay code on or some shit, and then it just appears. And I was like, but like it's like they start in a different town, they fly to the first town, and they take a specific set of steps. And then they get into the grass or whatever. And I was trying so hard to replicate that shit. And I was like, I guess I just can't do it. And nowadays, I know that was just complete bullshit. But at the time, I believed it.
Once the fireball is towards your left side,
I was a very gullible kid. I'm still gullible nowadays to a degree. I'm still very gullible. It's who I am, damn it. I'm just a gullible man living in my gullible world. Look, I was thinking of ASDF movie last night, actually. I forget which quote I was thinking of, but I was thinking of that. ASDF movie is a classic.
perform a forward air, making sure the leftmost side of the forward air is what...
Did you know if you play Great Berets at 3 AM, you unlock a secret stage called Hell Stage? You don't fight against Clown, you fight against Rubia. I guess that would be more, yeah, because like if you said you fought against Clown, it'd be like, okay. It's just like, yeah, it was a secret update to Great Fairy Wars, but it's like, I don't know, it would be like slightly less believable, but it's like Rumia was already at the series at that point. So you might trick someone. And it's like, yeah, that's why it's gotta be at 3 AM, because it's the perfect dark conditions. It's like it's just starting to, you know, become a little brighter outside.
A forward air, making sure the leftmost side of the forward air is what hits the fireball. You should fly over the... should fly over. Should fly over.
Version of the LNN. Full golden all routes plus extra stage.
Yeah, no, I didn't understand how, like, the gold system worked, and then once I got told about it, I was like, why is this... Well, because, like, I heard somebody talking about just, like, man, why is the gold system in Great Fairy Wars? And I was like, what do you mean? And then they explained it, and I was like, why is this here? Why? Then, why... What were you doing? It's like, yes, I will make a condition in the game heavily focused around clearing bullets of ice that if you manage to not clear a pattern of ice, you get a shiny gold medal. Just forget about the fact that some of those patterns aren't even fucking possible without... Oh, God. Should fly over the spike pillar, and from... Should fly...
Like Lunatic Rain. Lunatic.
Should fly over the... Should...
I don't even remember if Lunatic Rain looks like to be real.
You should... You should...
So I refuse to playtest this mechanic, how could you tell? You know, just a sneaking suspicion I had. It's like no reason in particular. Okay, so that's the frame where I use my double jump. You can see it very clearly. Look at that.
You should fly over the spike pillar, and from here, you want to save your double jump until you're right above the... You should fly over the spike pillar, and from here, you want to save your double jump until you're right above the bottom blast zone. From here, use your double jump.
The way I script wrote this is a little weird, I will say.
Use your double... Use your double... Use your double jump. Use your double...
It's what I said, so I gotta roll with it. Again, I've said this plenty of times, but I am trying to make this video as good as I personally can make it. It's gonna be scuffed. It's gonna be scuffed. This is what the game, this is what the video is. This is how it is. But it'll be my creation, damn it. And it's just like Koishi game. It's just like Koishi game. I don't think anyone will know if I just, you know, so I'm gonna delete this frame. If I just... There we go. Why did I find a video that is just every extra stage boss theme from the Kaisendo Touhou games, plus all the Lenin extra? The fuck is Kaisendo? What the fuck? Kaisendo Touhou. Category. Book of Star... Oh, I've heard of the... Oh, so from these devs. Is it Mystical Power Plant, like, stupid or some shit? I think I remember seeing that. I don't think I've heard of Last Calmer. But yeah, Mystical Power Plant, I think I saw a little bit of. Hollow Song of Birds is the one I'm more familiar with. Although I haven't played that one either.
Double jump, and once you're right above the bottom blast zone again, perform an up B and double jump, and once you're right above the bottom blast zone again, perform Perform an up.
Isn't TLC the one with Touhou Jesus?
Perform an up B and
Wait, TLC? Well, we already had Touhou Jesus though. That's Byakuren.
perform an up B.
Okay, we haven't had Touhou Satan yet. No, wait, we do. We have Hikatia. Alright, that one's new. Greek fairy's new.
Perform an up B. Perform an up.
I guess you could argue that Hikatia is just a Hot Topic employee. So technically she doesn't count as Satan. I mean, you could say Satan's a Hot Topic employee.
And keep holding right to just barely touch a nearby. Keep holding right to just barely touch a nearby bumper that you will then up B your way onto.
Yeah, she's not literally Lucifer again. So this boss is just straight up Lucifer. Just straight up like oh I'm yeah no like Rema's like who are you and they're like I am Lucifer. Hello. I'm Lucifer embodied as an anime girl for all to see.
Zone again. Perform an up B and keep holding right to just barely touch a nearby bumper that you will then up B your zone again. Perform an up B and keep holding right to just barely touch a nearby bumper that you will then up B your way onto. Up B your way onto. Now for the final part of the trick. Currently you have a forward air charge.
Okay. Yeah, let's do this. Okay. She is Satan, but she escaped from the angels and became a Japanese god or something. she was like, fuck. She was like, fuck this shit. I'm moving to Japan. Well, I'm practicing Christianity over there. I'm good. It's like, what, fucking Buddha's gonna get me or some shit? Nah.
Now for the final part of the trick.
Dude, this shit. I could make it wider. Could make it like, try to make it 2 sentences. Love this shit, bro. Shit's so nice. They're going fucking insane on those drums. Weeaboo tan tomboy Satan. This is never a sentence I expected to hear.
Up B your way onto. Now for the final part of the trick. Currently you have a...
I'm sorry, wait. Is there no space? Oh. There's no space between final and the... Okay. Just like this.
Up B your way onto. Now for the final part of the trick. Currently you have a... Up B your way onto. Now for the final part of the trick. Currently... Currently, you have...
I need to start right on the K. I realize this starts a little too early, but it's fine.
Currently... onto. Now for the final part of the trick. Currently, you have a forward...
Yeah, I think that's fine. So get this back in here.
Currently, you have a forward air charge of 1, so use the bumper to farm up to 6 forward air charges. Currently, you have a forward air charge of 1, so use the bumper to farm up to 6 forward air charges. Note that the side you hit the bumper at will affect the way your character is facing, so make sure to hit the left side of the bumper if you're looking to forward air to the right. Once at max charge,
I don't really think I need to do anything particular. I think I just let that footage ride. I think it shows what I'm talking about pretty well.
Max charge.
Again, we're not going to worry about adding text or anything right now. Just get the footage laid out.
Once at max charge.
Just get it laid out.
Once at max charge. Once at max charge.
Alright, now time to fucking cut through just so much of me fucking forward airing.
The bottom blast zone, perform an up B and drift right to make it onto the ledge.
When's the time where I last hit max charge?
And perform a forward air once you're lined up with the ball again. And once you get close to the bottom blast...
I just cut here or some shit. I don't know.
Bumper if you're looking to forward air to the right. Once at max charge, try to have the bumper launch you up as high as possible and perform a rising side B. Then, have the bump...
Okay, so hold on.
Try to have the bumper launch you up as high as possible.
So I think start it here. And then here.
Once at max charge, try to have the bumper launch you up as high as possible and perform a rising side B. Then, have the bump...
Okay, yeah. I think that's fine. I think that's fine. Just need it to be... I just need perform to be where perform should be.
Perform a right... Perform a right... Perform a right...
So make it like 40% or some shit. Cool. So what's the next thing I need to cut
rising
to?
Side B. Then, have the bumper launch you up one more time.
Okay, like this.
Side B. Then, have the bumper launch you up one more...
Thing on have. The drum roll is insane.
The bumper... Have the bump...
Oh, yeah. Maybe one more frame forward.
Have the bump...
No, that should be right. That should be right. Okay. 32. 31. Yeah, this frame.
Have the bumper launch you up one more time and perform what is quite literally the clutchest... Hold on. Have the bumper launch you up one more time and perform what is... No, so it's a little too... Yeah, it's a little... What is... It's a little too early. It's a little too early. Perform what is... And perform what is... Perform what is... Okay. 35. 36, actually. 37 for real is what I meant. Do this. Alright. Quite literally, the clutchest down air. It's so clutch. Quite literally, the clutchest down air of your life. Afterwards, keep holding right. Yeah, I think here is this. And then do 30%. And I believe this is where the afterwards starts. I do declare air of your life. Afterwards, keep holding right. No, I don't keep holding right. Afterwards, keep holding right. Do this. And then do this. Keep holding right and perform a... Keep holding right and... Okay, yeah. And then... Oh. Oh, so that's just a straight up lag spike in the footage. Not much I can do about that. Keep holding right and perform a forward air once you're lined up with the ball. I really did just say when you're lined up with the ball, not when you're about to be lined up. I mean, I guess that is close to lined up. Whatever. Alright, sorry, where is... Air one. Oh, is it too... Wait, do I need to make it shorter? Forward. Yeah, I do need to make it shorter. For me, four. For me, four. For me. I need to make it like 40% or some shit. 42. It's gonna be very fluctuating speed, but it's all for the good of the cause. It's all for the good of the cause. You gotta believe. God, you can't even see her. She's gone. You can't even see her. Lined up with the ball again. And once you get close to the bottom blast zone, perform an... How does he know? Well, actually, no, it's kind of easy to gauge whenever you see the motion. Making forward air once you're lined up with the ball again. Just seeing her disappear, though, it's like, where the fuck is she? I guess this is about where I perform it. And perform a forward air once you're lined up with the ball again. And once you get close to the bottom blast zone, perform an up B. And that one might have actually worked. Hold on. Perform an... Perform an... Perform an... Perform an... Didn't technically have it be here.
Yeah, and then this would be like 30% or some shit. Might need to be shorter than that.
Perform an up B and drift right to make it onto the ledge. Alright, a little over half.
Yeah, make it 50.
Perform an up B and drift right to make it onto the ledge. Alright, a little.
Oh, right. No, I know what I need. I need this footage back.
Alright. Alright.
Well, whatever.
Alright.
That'll probably be fine.
You're lined up with the ball again. And once you get close to the bottom blast zone, perform an up B and drift right to make it onto the ledge. Alright, a little over halfway into the level, and it's time to introduce.
I guess, honestly, I don't even know if I need to do that.
You're lined up with the ball again. And once you get close to the bottom blast zone, perform an up B and drift right to make it onto the ledge. Alright, a little over halfway into the level, and it's time.
Nah, I should have it. Okay, redo. Yeah, I would need that as a segue. Okay, this is fine though.
I did say that I'd go until I cut up all the footage. Here's the thing, though.
We'll go until it's 3 hours. And I'll try my hand at button notation. We'll get some button notation done, at least. At minimum. What is this? Why is this just blank?
Starts to get fucked up. If you're at all familiar with speedruns at this level, you might be.
That's blank because I need additional footage.
3 hours of progress, exactly. Look at how much look at this.
We were like here a week ago. Now we're here. Look at how much progress that is. And we still. How many more jumps we have to go after button notating this? We have 1, 2, 3. We have 4 jumps left. We only have 4 jumps left to edit for. Just don't think about the fact that all those 4 jumps are really hard, alright? Just forget about those facts, alright? And then we'll have Asha afterwards, and then we'll also need to add in music. But it's, listen. This is gonna be great. What do I need? What do I need? I need jump. Might as well jump. Go ahead and jump. That's what we need. We're gonna make so much progress today, boys. We're gonna make so much progress. All your friends are pretty sure this is from this song is from fucking, or at the very least it plays in Hero of Ice Fairy, right? I believe so. Hero of Ice Fairy is a very jazzy soundtrack. It's very nice. I guess I can also get neutral on the stick. No, this definitely plays in Hero of Ice Fairy. Oh, it is Marissa's theme. You're right, yeah. For some reason, I was still associating it with, like, Clown. But no, yeah, Clown's theme does not sound like this. They gave Clown's theme vocals now. And, like, well, I think it was an update, like, a couple, like, a decent few months back now. But, like, it just feels weird. I don't remember what that theme sounded like without vocals anymore. But I know for a time that, like, you know, that theme existed and there were no vocals. It was just theme. Theme of Clown. And now I need... Okay, so we get this. Well, we have this for a little bit until... So now we need right and we need B. Which I'm trying to think of where that would happen. I can think of an instance where I'd have right and B. You got a guaranteed free start ticket? Alright. Pray, may luck be with you. You got this. Listen, I got 3 hours of progress and you got a free star ticket. It's all lining up. The stars are aligning. That's to the left. We'll just take the B while I can find it, and then I'm sure I'll find right somewhere else. I'll find it. No matter how far I have to look, I'll find it. And again, if we get these buttons over here now, imagine how much easier this will be. You got a dupe. That's gotcha for you. You can never trust it. If you think you have something good going on, gotcha, it just means that it's gonna rip out your heart in the next moment. And it goes, ooh, gotcha. Because that's the whole point. That's why it's called that. Everyone knows. Alright. I think I'm just like full going right here. I think that actually does... Yeah, because this should end on this frame. Never mind. No, it doesn't. Maybe I should... I mean, you can hold them for that long. It really doesn't matter. I don't know. They go on for a long time, though. So maybe it would be better if I, like, got rid of this here. And then the second that, foofs. Foof. And then now I'll need down. 'Cause I've been wrong, I've been down into the bottom of every bottle. Wait, where is... Oh, I got rid of the wrong thing. There we go. It's like this.
Perform a full hop rising side B, and then fastball once the...
First time I get to do a poll for a character and God knows how long it could dupe. I know there are like good gacha systems and bad gacha systems. I don't really know. All I know is that you're talking about Limbus Company has a good gacha system because it was made by people who don't make gacha games. That's all I remember. No, so I need down. This down? This down. The downest of the down. See? And that's exactly what makes a good gacha game. It's a good... listen, it's a good gacha game if it's not a gacha game. This is what I've learned. It's like if it doesn't look like a gacha game, if it doesn't play like a gacha game, if it just isn't a gacha game, then it's a good gacha game.
The fireball comes out. From here, get close to the right spike and dash.
You can just stand still. I think. You just stand still.
Dash towards the left.
Hold on.
Get close to the right. Get close to the.
You could just. You can just stand still. You can just stand still if you're here. Just stand still.
Get close to the right spike and dash towards the left.
Separating characters and support cards into different banners. So you want characters because they're what you actually get to play with, but the support cards are what actually get you stats. So it doesn't like mix them together. It's just you get one or you get the other. Not to mention we're on acceleration schedule, so every banner is flying by before you can build up pity on them. So that so is there even a pity system? I guess there has to be a pity system, right? That's like built into the rules of gacha. Should probably just go to Slap City and Belton's, stick left. Okay. So yeah, Control C that. Sometimes I question whether people out there claiming that the accelerated schedule is good, but then I remember the average Uma Musume player spends at least 100 monthly. It just prevents you from trying to spend more, although people can if they want to. People will always spend more if they want to. Okay, so here's the fun part. So I have to input notate for this. For left, down right, down, bottom right, right. Cause you have to buffer that in the dash. I think on this frame, it's safe to say. So I'm not even gonna bother looking for shit. We're just gonna layer. Okay, so over here. We'll make it like free. Maybe like a free frame, like 3 frames of that. And then, well, we did just have fully down. Hold on, where's full down? There it is. But again, we're not gonna bother looking for bottom right. I doubt it's even in this. Nah, it might be actually somewhere, but whatever. Dot. 2, 3, 2. So do like here. And then... And now bottom right is what we need. Gacha games are required by a lot of pity systems, as well as to show accurate rates for pulling each item. And it makes sense, because, again, people are betting real money on that shit, so they need to know what they're getting into. Otherwise, that is deceptive. Or it's very easy to make that shit deceptive. Okay. 2, 3. And then now we just need full rate. Which is here. Beautiful. And we've already hit 3 hours, so I guess this will end with me just doing a moonwalk. Ends with schmoon walking. You refuse to spend anything on Uma Musume, not because I'm better for being free to play or anything, but because $20 for a 10 pull. Yeah. Nah, yo ass tweakins. So it's literally it's $2 for 1 pull. That's a little steep. That's a little steep. Let me see how this looks. The moonwalk in all of its glory.
Dash towards the left and perform a moon.
Oh, look at that shit.
Dash towards the left and perform a moonwalk. At the end of which, you'll perform a full hop.
Look at the spin. The
dash towards the left and perform a moonwalk.
Need 200 pulls for pity. Oh my god. I'm sorry. So times 20. So 20 times 20. 0. Why can't it? Sorry, no, yeah. Sorry, 20 times 10. I'm an idiot. 20 times 10 would be 200. 20 times 20 is 400. $400 for a pity pull. Just so you can get that one digitalized character you want. You could buy so many other games with that amount of money. You could buy so many other games. Or you could buy food. Not even me. Oh, yo, gets closest level of greed. My god. Alright. Well, not very uplifting talk, I think I'll call it. I will do the customary, see if there's anyone to raid. You can buy a real horse. I don't know if you can buy a real horse for $14. Yo, it's Arxis. Look at this dude. This is this is Castlevania. Sorry, this is Ninja Gaiden speedrunner man. He also just plays a bunch of retro games, as you can see by the shows. Mega Man X 100% speedruns. That's pretty cool. Nobody who I'd probably want to raid, though, so I'm good. If it doesn't have any pedigree, a real horse could actually be decently cheap. Wait, really? I'd assume, like, raising it, though, or keeping it alive. There's gotta be more than 400. Alright, yeah, well, thank you so much for watching the stream. I hope you have a good rest of your time. Goodbye.